Good morning. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so excited to be with you guys. I'm super excited.
Good
Ah,
morning, Karen.
oh my gosh. I want to get my lashes done so bad. Okay. Oh, shoot. Are you guys there? Are you guys there? Like, can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Okay,
hear
good.
you, Lisa.
Okay, good. I couldn't hear anybody. All right. So, good morning. Good morning. I have a question for you. Who has big goals this month? Raise your hand or drop a one in the comments. Okay. So if we have big goals, do you know what that means? That means we need to bring energy and action. And that's going to be the key. And what I mean by energy, Cheryl had shared something this last week about instead of saying energy, share enthusiasm or say enthusiasm. And so I love that because to me, enthusiasm is more, it's like an outward action, right? Like you can see somebody's enthusiasm typically. I mean, you can feel energy, you can see energy, but enthusiasm is to me a whole nother level. So I want to tell you, we need to bring enthusiasm to this month and we need to bring action. So last fall, or a while back, I was part of a challenge, or it was the convention contest. No, leaders retreat. Okay, so leaders retreat. I need to get 14 people signed up in a weekend in order to earn. I had earned it for myself, but I wanted to earn it for my husband. And so what I did, I messaged a lot of people. I jumped head in to action, massive action. And I was able to sign up those 14 people and earned it for my husband. And let me tell you, that was our best trip, our best trip. And I'm so grateful that I did. I'm so grateful that I chose to jump into that action. So, thinking about all the crazy momentum that's happening in Plexus right now, I don't know if you guys have heard. I'm sure you guys, if you haven't heard yet, last month we had someone that had about 400 points in her back office, and she ended up going emerald in a month. So, she messaged 60 people a day. And then she had her husband, who was at 250 points in his back office, 250 points, senior gold. And he went emerald as well. Okay, so she took two legs to emerald in 1 month. She worked 6 days a week, took Sundays off. She messaged 60 people a day. So, what does that mean? She showed up with enthusiasm. She showed up with intentional action. That doesn't mean cold messaging. That doesn't mean being weird. Guys, we're never weird. And before you start working, just be like, I'm just going to be a normal person and be like a human being talking to other people. And knowing that we have something that everybody needs. Everybody needs what we have, whether it's the community, whether it's the products, or whether it's the opportunity, or all three. That's the reality. We have something that everyone needs, so we can get really, really excited about that. So she messaged those people and she hit it. And she didn't just hit it on the 31st at midnight. She hit it like on the 24th, right? The 24th, like at noon, something crazy like that. So that means it wasn't crazy rushing, hoping and praying that it was going to take. She literally just did it and hit it early. So that last week of March, I thought, man, wouldn't it be cool to rank up this month? And so I started sending 100 messages a day. Now, did I rank up? No, but our team had a 200-point increase last month, which is huge, you guys. That's huge. And right now, Jules, we actually get $300 for every 100 points that we rank up. That's a real nice little bonus. But even better, we had rank ups on our team and we have fire on our team and we have people that are excited and enthusiastic. So that was March. So here it is. It's April 8th. And I watched a Sarah Marble Zoom yesterday that was shared. Oh, no, actually, it just popped up in my feed. So I watched it and she talked about energy and action. And, you know, what to do with that. What kind of action do we need to get into? And she talked about Trisha's sister who did the messages every day. And it's like, I am going to do a reach out challenge this month, and I want to invite all of you guys to join. I invited my team. I have a handful of people on my team that are going to be joining this challenge. So what does that look like? It's going to be 60 messages a day. That is including happy birthday messages. That's including saying, "Hey, I haven't talked to you in a long time. How's life going?" It's messaging saying, "I love your content. Have you figured out a way to earn income with Instagram?" There's so many different messages to come by. It could be literally, "Hey, happy Friday. Hope you have an amazing weekend." Whatever the case may be. Or, "Hey, what's going on? Is there anything I can pray for you about?" Or send them funny meme. The point is to connect with 60 different people every single day. No, actually, that's not true. 6 days a week, taking Sundays off or whatever day you want off, and you can still send messages on that day. But I'm taking 60 days off. So that means if I start today, then I'm going to end up um, sending 1,200 messages for the rest of the month. 1,200 messages. Do you guys think if I send 1,200 messages, that's going to make a difference in my business? Do you guys think if you send 1,200 messages, that's going to make a difference? If I know that I have something that everybody needs, why in the world would I not want to bring that value to their life? And you might be saying, "I don't want to be sending some cold messages about my pink drink." Well, then don't. Then don't send cold messages about your pink drink. Figure out a way to bring value to them. So I love inviting to a challenge because to me, I'm offering them something. So right now we have this challenge, this clean gut, clean house challenge that's starting in a couple days. I'm going to be inviting people the rest of this week. They'll be late to the challenge, but to me, they can jump right in to the decluttering of the house and then get on their products. So to me, there's still time. And once they sign up, I'll just throw them in there and catch them up. I'll get on that call and then I'll even tell them, "Hey, invite a friend, invite two or three to join you on that challenge." So to me, super easy because I get excited about challenges, but find something that you get excited about and run with it. And have, 3 or 4 different areas that you get excited about. I love wishing people a happy birthday. I love birthdays. So I want people to have good days on their birthdays. I want to bring enthusiasm and excitement for them on their birthday. Super easy. Like right now, I have 9 people in my Facebook that have birthdays today. There's 9 messages right there. Super easy. And then follow ups. I know I've been very diligent about sending messages. So my follow up is going to be super easy. I'm going to go down those lists of people and then I'm going to make some new connections. One thing that Trisha's sister did, her name's Hannah. I hate saying Trisha Rieger's sister. Hannah has a name. Hannah, what she did, she would go on Instagram and just saying, "Hey, I love your content. I love your content." And just complimenting them. And we'll put some messages in here that you guys can use later. But I'm so excited. I'm thirsty. I want you guys to know that if you guys have big goals this month, stay close to the fire. There is a huge momentum train happening right now in Plexus. Huge. And it's going fast. And the cool thing is you can decide whether you jump on or not. You decide. It doesn't matter what your upline is doing, doesn't matter what your team is doing, it doesn't matter what your sideline people are doing. You can decide if you're going to jump into massive action and bring the enthusiasm. There's not many things that you can control in life. The cool thing is, this is actually something that you can control. So if you're wanting to join me, private message me. There's no guilt or shame if you're like, "I just can't pull it off this week or month." But I would ask myself, like, why do I think I can't? And if you want to have that discussion with me, I'm happy to talk with you. This isn't an obligation. This is if you want to move forward in your business this month, if you want to reach those goals, then you got to jump into massive action. And that's just reality. You can't hope and pray. You can hope and pray, but you also got to get into action. And, that's the only way you're going to hit your goals. And now's the time, you guys. March and April and May and June, those are all just kind of our sweet spot for growth in our company. And if you notice, there are a lot of people that are in high momentum. Do you know there's actually someone in Plexus that increased her points by 3,400 points last month? That's a whole Sapphire team that got added to her team last month. 3,400 points. And let me tell you, if someone else can do it, so can you. So can I. And that's what I love. It's like, don't look at other people when they're hitting these awesome goals and achievements. Don't think, I wish, must be nice. Must be nice to be able to hit that or achieve that or have the team she has or have the upline. It's not about that. It has nothing to do with that. You have to decide whether you want to show up with the excitement and enthusiasm that it takes to message those people every day. And the cool thing is, people, it's contagious. So if you start doing it, you never know what ripple effect it's going to have for your team. So have a plan. It is April 8th. April 8th. So we're already a weekend. So hopefully on April 1st or March 31st, you were thinking, what goals do I have for this month? If you can, unmute, tell me a goal, drop it in the chat. I want to see what goals you guys have made. And don't be shy. Listen, guys, we're real here. We're genuine. We have nothing to hide. There's times that I remember going for Ruby, and Alita will remember this. I didn't hit it one month, and I was in a public place just crying. I couldn't stop crying because I didn't hit that goal. And that's a part of it, right? But I learned, I disciplined my disappointment, and I learned from that. And guess what? Now I can share with you, hey, guess what? Sometimes we're not going to hit our goals. And that's just a part of it. But by golly, we can, when we lay our head on our pillows at night, look back at the day and think, have I done everything I can do to move the needle forward in my business? Those are the things that you can control. You can't control whether someone quits, whether someone doesn't order, whether someone doesn't sign up, whether a whole leg drops off your team. Can't control that stuff, but you can control how you show up and what action you take. Okay, so what goals do we have? I'm looking. 1,000-point club. All right, girl, start messaging people. Develop 2 goals, senior silvers. Brain up every morning to be intentional with my work and not just busy. That's amazing. So let's do those things. Lean into it. It is April 8th. Lean into it. 8th through the 15th, you're going to have to really just kind of dig deep and hold on to that grit, because this is a time you're like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to hit those goals. Don't know how I'm going to hit that 1,000-point mark. But you know what? This is the way. You're going to jump into massive action and do the things. So one thing I would encourage you to stay in that positive mindset that it takes in order to show up like that, because it's not always easy. Last month, when I was messaging 100 people a day, boy, that last few days, I was like, okay, getting a little wary. But then guess what? I had to encourage myself. So I listened to something every day in order to encourage myself. And you know what? It's okay to, message someone and say, hey, can you encourage me in this? I mean, the reality is we should all be able to encourage ourselves. Find something, whether putting on a fun song. I have songs in my head that I go to. I'll tell you what, Alita's got some good songs in her repertoire that really, really encourage me. So that's always a good place to start. There's, of course, John Maxwell. There's, what's his name? Help me, Rach. Who's that guy? Les Brown. Thank you, Michael. But find someone that gets you enthusiastic. And that's all it takes. It just takes a little bit. Just take 5 minutes and do that. So message me. It's 9:45. We're going to hop off this call because I've said all I need to say. And message me, and I'm going to put a chat group together, messenger chat group together. You're going to be held accountable. And if you don't hit your 60 messages for that day, then I'm going to remove you the next morning. I'll give you to work till 2 in the morning if you need to. Um, and it's just because I know staying close to the fire is a super important component when you're, running for big goals. And so I want to hold true to that for everybody that's in that group. So take 2 minutes before you message me and think, okay, do I want to show up this month in April of 2025? Do I want to show up and work hard? Is it going to be work? Yes. Is it going to be hard at times? Yes. Are you going to hate me maybe a little bit? Sometimes, maybe. But guess what? It doesn't matter to me. I'll be that coach that gets in your face saying, come on, let's do this. You got this. Yeah, for real. It's like, you guys, I don't want us showing up to Power 30 and not putting all the things that we're learning into action. Because that seems a little silly, doesn't it? I mean, really. So if you haven't ranked up, increased, put the momentum in the positive, and for this year, then now's the time. Now's the time. And if you are in momentum right now, man, let's increase it. Like we went up 200 points this last month. Man, I want to go up 500 more points. Why wouldn't I? And you should want that too, you guys. And it's not all about you. It's because people need what we have. People really need what we have. Drop a 1 if your life has been changed because you said yes to Plexus. I better see a whole lot of 1s, because if not, then you're in the wrong place. Like for real. So decide what you're going to do, lean into it, get that grit and that tenacity and that persistence and that confidence that you need to show up, and let's do the dang thing. This is the month. Reach out challenge, 60 messages a day, 6 days a week, 1,200 messages. Who's in? Message me right now. I'm going to be starting the group in about 15 minutes. I'm going to give you guys till 10 o'clock Central Time to figure out if you're in. And then I'm going to set it up, and we're going to start today. Time starts. Clock starts ticking. 12 minutes. Let's go. Come on, you guys. We can do this. I love you. Let's go kill it.